Welcome back. I'm about to show you what to do if you ever get in your Chrysler 300, your Dodge Charger, or even some of the Jeeps, and the thing just won't go. If it tells you that you need to shift to park and then back to drive, and you do it and it still doesn't work, well, don't pull your hair out, because I'm going to share with you a simple, easy solution to get you going again. So stay tuned. And welcome back. If you're new, I'm a car enthusiast, a lawyer, and I use a wheelchair. If you'd like to tag along with me as I pursue my obsession with cars and feed my appetite for adrenaline, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you don't miss a thing. Alright, so I'm going to get inside here and show you exactly what I'm talking about, exactly what's going on, so we're all on the same page. Alright, so I get inside like I'm ready to leave, and I start the car. Alright, ready to go, and I shift into drive. You see this warning, this message. It says the vehicle not in park. Alright, and as soon as I let off of the brake, I get this message. AutoPark engaged, shift to park, then shift to gear. Alright, you see the drive symbol is flashing. Okay, well, I do what it says, shift to park, and it goes back to normal. So I try it again. I try to drive, and it says the same thing. And see, when you try to drive off, it just revs like it's in neutral. Alright, but don't worry, it doesn't tell you what to do, it just tells you to shift to park. But you can do that all day and nothing changes. But there's a simple solution. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to fix it. But now, you gotta pay close attention, because this is really complex, and it's kind of difficult to do. Okay? So, you gotta make sure you do everything that I do correctly, or it won't work. Alright, first, here's what you do. Next time. Nah, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not just kidding. That is all you have to do to remedy this problem. And it's to shut. It doesn't tell you if they're in the dash, but as long as the door is open at all, the car will not go into drive. Let me show you. If you noticed a while ago when I got inside, I didn't shut the door. That's the problem. When I started the car up and then shifted into drive, it wouldn't go, but it's because the door's open. Anytime the door is open, the safety feature engages, and it will not go into drive. Let me show you what happens when I shut the door. Alright, I'm going to do the exact same thing I did a while ago. See, here is, the door is open. I'm going to start the car. Whoops. Start the car. Alright. The door's still open. Shift into drive. Vehicle not in park. As soon as I let go of the brake, it's going to say this. AutoPark engaged, shift to park, then to the gear. Alright, but as you saw a while ago, it doesn't work. When you shift to park, to drive or reverse, it'll say the same thing. But now if I shut the door, Okay? Make sure you get it shut really well, because if it's at all ajar, it won't work. Right now, shift into drive, and voila, it's not there. And it will let me move. Oh, come on, big man. You gotta do that there. You got a whole yard full of trees and other objects. I guess it's his car now. So what this is a safety feature called AutoPark. From what I can tell, the primary purpose of it is to keep you from leaving the car or whatever without shifting into park. But it also engages, apparently, as we saw, when you don't have the door shut properly. Even when you are in park and you want to shift to drive or reverse. And let me show you something. I went to the user manual on the car here, and I searched for the term AutoPark. And as you see, nothing comes up about it. Once again, just like with the daytime running lights dilemma I had. If you saw that video, if you didn't, check it out. I'll put a link to it up here in the card. Check that out. It's got a funny story in it. And it's something you probably need to know if you don't already. But anyway, type in park assist and there's nothing in here about it. I scrolled down, there's nothing in here. So that's annoying. I feel like it needs to tell you what this feature is. What I don't understand for sure is that why it doesn't tell you up here just to simply shut the door. When you try to shift into drive, then with the door ajar, it seems like it would be very simple for it to just tell you, shut the door. When this first happened to me, someone was actually trying to move the car for me, and I could hear the car revving up, and I come outside and realized after doing a little bit of research and experiments, I realized that it was because they had left the door open. So here's what I think about it. I think the safety feature is a good idea. You obviously don't want, people driving around with the doors open for obvious reasons. But what I don't understand is why, like I said, why they don't just simply say in the dash, in the cluster there, why it won't go into drive. As you saw, all it says is shift to park, then to the desired gear. Well, that doesn't work because the door's open. You could sit there all day messing with it and it wouldn't go. It's kind of like the deal with the daytime running lights, that there's nothing in the user manual that I could find for how to remedy it. But what are you going to do? Now, before I go any further, I want to make sort of a disclaimer here. I am not a Mopar person. This Chrysler 300. Somebody's honking. Hello. Yeah. So back to what we were saying. Anyway, I do not have a lot of experience with any Mopar vehicles. This Chrysler 300 behind me, it's the only Mopar I've ever dealt with at all. It is possible that maybe this is something that all you diehard Mopar fans out there already know about, and I'm just late to the show. But as far as I know, there's not a lot out there on the internet about this. But I did some research, and I think this safety feature is universal between the Chrysler 300. I can attest to that. That's what I've got. But I think it also applies to the Dodge Charger and at least some of the Jeeps. And it may even apply to some of the Rams, at least the ones with the 8-speed transmission. But I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about any of them, except for the Chrysler 300. But based on my research, it does apply to all those. So if you've got one of those and you have this problem, this should, be a fix for you. What have you found? You been rubbing something again? So let me know what your experiences are. Is this something that has been around in the Mopar, brand? Am I just late to the party? What are your experiences? I want to know what you think as well. I want to know what you think. I want to know your experiences. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? No, but seriously, I do want to know what you guys think about this. Have you ever ran into this problem? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have another type of vehicle, especially in the Mopar realm, let me know what all vehicles this safety feature is on. That pretty much sums it up for me. I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, make sure you drop a like so I know I'm doing something right. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time.